What's going on, YouTube? This is RacerRed, the one and only. So I figured I'd talk about guns this week since I've been shooting guns pretty much non-stop.
Made of pure titanium alloy.
Roger, we're suppressing right now with 25 millimeter. We're hot.
So I've been shooting a lot recently, and I thought I'd talk about guns a little bit. The wind is blowing like crazy right now. It's a little stormy out, but that's alright. So I figured I'd talk about handguns, and I wanted to talk about a topic that is pretty controversial. A lot of people feel strongly about it, and that is the condition that you carry your handgun in. Do you carry one in the chamber, or do you carry what they call Israeli carry, or condition 4? And let me know in the comments what you guys think, what your opinions are on it. You know, they're good and bad about both. And a lot of people who carry one in the chamber are very passionate about their stance on that. They're very, well, if you don't carry condition 1, you shouldn't carry it at all. Your firearm safety system is a big part of that, and granted, you know, every holster is going to cover the safety. So, as long as you don't get a piece of fabric in there, which, hey, it's life, anything can happen. It wouldn't be impossible for a piece of cloth to get stuck in your holster and then it go off and blow your foot off. And also, there are still a lot of states in the U.S. where it's illegal. I was looking up the laws in Utah, and it is illegal to carry condition 1 in the chamber. It's illegal to carry that way. And there's also the issue of, you know, when you get home, what do you do with your firearm? A lot of people say, well, every time I lock it up, every time I put it in the safe, every time I put my gun lock on it. Except for, life is not perfect, and there's going to be a day when you go home and you put your gun on the counter, condition 1, and your kid's going to grab it, and somebody's going to get hurt. It's bound to happen because it already has happened several times. There have been countless incidences where a little kid gets a hold of a firearm that is condition 1 and kills people with it, or kills themselves with it. So yeah, if life were perfect, then condition 1 would be perfect. It saves you about 3/4 of a second in a gunfight. A lot of people say those first seconds are crucial. One person was saying, well, imagine this. Imagine you're pushing through a crowd and you need that other hand to push through the crowd with, and you have to draw with your right hand. I'm like, alright dude, I'm pretty sure I can, you know, I could still elbow people out of the way while racking my firearm. So, I'm trying to be objective with, you know, how I talk about this, because this opinion is not a popular one at all. This opinion is not popular at all. Most gunfights I've seen, they've seen it coming, and with a split second you can rack around into your chamber. As long as you've trained that way, you're going to fight that way. In those scenarios where the person was killed because of Israeli carry, the person really wasn't killed because of Israeli carry. He was just completely caught off guard. the other person started shooting him before he even knew what was going on. So, regardless of Israeli carry or not, that person would have died and probably wouldn't have gotten off a shot even if he would have had one in the chamber. You know, if you're blindsided, there's no surviving that, period. Feel free to put your opinions in the comments, guys. I will continue on my little journey. I'm actually trying to stay on a course that is with the wind here because the wind is like mad right now. So I'll catch you guys next time. This is RacerRed, and I'm out.
His name is RacerRed. If he wasn't riding, he'd be in bed. He naps during the day. He rides his love in garage bays. Oh, he rides all night, full throttle all the time. Oh, he was born to ride. Red Racer, like, comment, and subscribe.